Hello everyone and welcome back. In our last video we made it to Key West, and in this video we will continue our journey on through Key West, starting with Fort Zachary Taylor. This is an interesting fort that was built down in Key West. Although it still is here, it did not see a whole lot of action, but it was still kind of neat regardless to walk around and see the signs of history. A lot of etchings in the doors, and you'll see some on some bricks. Definitely looks old to me. The fort is no longer maintained, however you can pay a very small fee to come visit it and walk through. While out, we also paid a visit to the southernmost point, and as you will see the line of people waiting to get their selfie, we decided to use that time for something more special, such as spending the day on the beach instead. Don't worry, Vinny had a nice day at doggy daycare. And Paul and I enjoyed some delicious Cuban lunch. Later on that evening, it was New Year's Eve, and everybody was out in full fashion. This is Sloppy Joe's Bar, very infamous for the Key West tourist area. They have a dropping of the conch shell. Paul and I tapped out on that. We did not want to think of the anxiety of trying to get an Uber back to Boyd, so we decided to experience and people watch and then promptly get out of there. But the next day was full of fun for Vinny. We took him to a dog beach where he was able to stretch his legs and run around in the water. But that wasn't all. We found a nice little dog park up the road we decided to take him to, and Paul and I were able to kind of sit and just relax in this beautiful beachfront spot that we were able to snag. We headed back to Boyd's for the evening to relax and finish any last minute packing or sorting that we needed to do, since this would be our last and final night in Key West. Vinny knew something was up. Set out early, making our way up Highway 1 out of Key West and through the lower and the upper Keys. Taking in the last moments of some of that beautiful turquoise waters. We made it through Florida and into the Everglades. am going to point out in this very fast footage some of the alligators that we were able to capture. They are everywhere, and this is right by the highway, so even if you don't take some sort of fancy tourist airboat out, you're still going to see some alligators along the way. That was very interesting to see, and I am so glad we did not break down on our way through. We awoke to a very foggy and humid morning in northern Florida. Later on in the day, we stopped by a Buc-ee's. These are very well known, especially for their very large and very clean private bathroom stalls. Their Texas barbecue, and a large variation of fudge that they sell, as well as other goodies and travel necessities. A little busy for my taste, but overall it was a very interesting place to stop, and they have plenty of goodies to pick up along the way. We were onwards through a very foggy Alabama. As you'll see, there is Mobile, or at least what you can see of their skyscrapers, in a very dense fog. We continued out of the city and through again more foggy marsh and swamplands. Before eventually making it into Louisiana in the early afternoon or evening. But we could not stop. There was extremely severe weather making its way through that region. Those who live in the South know that sometimes these storms are the worst at night, so we definitely wanted to make haste and make it to somewhere where we were out of some of the, I guess you could call it, danger zone for tornadoes and severe weather. We stopped outside of the town of Lafayette, but the next morning we were onwards and going through Texas once more, this time passing through the very large skyline of Houston, and eventually making our way down towards the coastline to Corpus Christi. This is a coastline that I have personally wanted to visit, so I was glad to have the opportunity to. Something very interesting about this area is that they do allow a lot of on-beach camping, so you can take your vehicle directly onto the sands and park, and you are welcome to stay overnight, although a lot of folks were there fishing during the day. But you really can't beat being right on the coastline. What a treat. I think Vinny was also quite pleased. I made up some dinner while just kind of taking a few moments to take in the view and just let the stress of the day kind of wash away. The sunset over the dunes was also very relaxing, and that's all I have for you this time, my friends. Thanks for watching. Take care.